Hi, Philip here, coming to you with a spiritual revolution, the revolution of learning and your own self-education. I bring you strategies, tips, insights, understandings, and I share my own truth with you for you to contemplate and reflect upon. Today I'm going to read a post of mine from a couple of weeks ago. See what you think. While threat is a natural reaction to clear present danger which we have to deal with, for example here street dogs in Thailand barking and running towards me, fear is only of something that may or may not happen. Fear is in the head. So where does this fear come from? People often say the only thing to fear is fear itself, and others say that all our fears arise from the big daddy of all fears, the fear of death. I don't think either is true or helpful. For me, fear comes from ignorance. Perhaps not every single time, but in the main, I view fear as the consequence of ignorance. If we get rid of ignorance, then 99% of fear goes with it. Where does ignorance come from? Our schooling. 99% of schools deny children all the tools they need to navigate adulthood. Let me read that again. 99% of schools deny children all the tools they need to navigate adulthood. We need self-knowledge, learning and communication skills, and we need self-belief and self-esteem. But none of this was on the curriculum for 12 years and 14,000 hours of classroom time. So naturally enough, we fear and/or resist change and truth because we don't have the skills we need to navigate change and to learn new truths. The schools repressed us as children and sowed the seeds for our own helplessness and dependency when we become adults. At the first sign of a big challenge, we are screwed. The remedy is straightforward, but embracing it is not, because nobody wants to admit to being ignorant. This is a very bitter pill to swallow. That's why the elephant in the room is so damned comfortable in this room and why it keeps on getting bigger and bigger. The problem will be that if it gets too big, we can't get the elephant out when we finally come round to accepting the truth of things in our life. But if we can somehow get ourselves to swallow the bitter pill, that's the beginning of the end of this crippling ignorance. It and fear and the illusory nature of life will flee the scene, unable to handle the light of intelligence overwhelming it. The first step to the big solution is taking the bitter medicine. There you go. It's a very uncomfortable thought to think that we might be ignorant, especially in today's world where information is everywhere. But this is let me just add that as an educator who has spoken to literally thousands of adults and children about their own schooling experiences, we were literally made ignorant during our school time. So we're not to blame for this, but what we can do is we can choose to get rid of it, because we already have all the skills and the knowledge we need within us to get the knowledge we need. We just need to activate everything. So until next time, I bid you a very good day. Bye-bye.